According to statistics from the National Institute on Aging, NIA, as many as 65% of men over the age of 60 report feeling tired, experiencing cold hands and feet, struggling with insomnia, and noticing a decline in vitality even though they maintain a healthy diet, exercise regularly, and take vitamins daily. But have you ever wondered, why does your body grow quieter the more you care for it? The issue might not be your age or a medical condition. The real cause may be quietly hiding in the very vitamins you've trusted all along. Most people don't realize that certain vitamins, when taken in the wrong dose or in the wrong way, can quietly disrupt hormonal balance, impair blood circulation, and weaken natural vitality. In today's video, I'll walk you through 4 common vitamins that may be silently sabotaging your health as a man over 60. If you're in this age group, I encourage you to watch the entire video. It may change how you care for your body starting today. And let me know in the comments, which country are you watching from? I read every single message from you. Vitamin number 1, vitamin D. Vitamin D has long been seen as a symbol of health. People call it the sunshine vitamin, the magic key to strong bones, a strong immune system, and a positive mood. For men over the age of 60, it is almost always the first supplement recommended for daily use. But behind that trustworthy image lies a quiet truth: taking vitamin D the wrong way can silently weaken blood circulation, disrupt aging hormones, and deeply lower vitality without obvious warning signs. What makes vitamin D different from water-soluble vitamins is that it is fat-soluble. This means your body does not flush out the excess easily. Instead, it quietly stores it in your liver, fat tissues, and kidneys. When vitamin D builds up beyond what your body truly needs, it can trigger a series of harmful reactions. First, it raises calcium levels in the blood. Then, blood vessels become stiff. Circulation to the pelvic area and urinary system becomes restricted. And in more serious cases, the part of the brain that controls male hormones can begin to malfunction. I once met Mr. Robert, a 75-year-old man from Arizona who truly believed vitamin D was the secret to good health. He had received multiple high-dose vitamin D3 injections and also took daily supplements. After a while, he began experiencing ongoing fatigue, mild confusion, a loss of appetite, and an unusual sense of coldness throughout his body. Blood tests revealed that his vitamin D levels were 6 times higher than the safe limit. His kidneys had suffered damage, and his natural hormone levels had dropped sharply. It took 7 months of continuous treatment for him to begin recovering. But even then, he said the sense of connection with his body had not fully returned. According to the National Institutes of Health, NIH, the recommended daily intake of vitamin D for adults over 70 is about 800 IU. However, many supplements on the market contain 10,000 to even 5,000 IU per pill. Most people don't realize they may be stacking doses taking a multivitamin, a bone support pill, and a separate vitamin D supplement, leading to long-term overdosing without knowing it. What's even more concerning is that some products contain much more vitamin D than what is listed on the label. When vitamin D builds up excessively, it does more than affect the bones or kidneys. It disrupts the entire system of hormones, circulation, and brain function. The 3 essential foundations for male health after 60: Blood flow to the prostate slows down. Blood vessels lose flexibility. Emotions begin to fade, and the person may not understand why they feel tired, can't sleep, lose the drive to be active, or feel strangely disconnected from their body. If you're taking vitamin D, don't guess your dose, get a blood test. Just one test for 25-hydroxyvitamin D can tell you what your body truly needs. Sometimes, awareness doesn't come from adding more, but from listening to your body and restoring the balance that aging quietly asks of you. Vitamin number 2, vitamin A. For many people, vitamin A is seen as the golden key to bright eyes, smooth skin, anti-aging, and a healthy appearance. For men over 60, marketing claims like improves vision and slows aging can make it even more appealing as a daily supplement. However, behind that seemingly harmless image, vitamin A, if taken incorrectly, can silently lead to liver dysfunction, hormonal imbalance, and reduced vitality in older men. Unlike water-soluble vitamins, vitamin A is fat-soluble. This means the excess cannot be flushed out easily through urine. Instead, it gets stored in the liver for the long term. Over time, accumulated vitamin A can cause mild liver inflammation, disrupt hormone metabolism, and lower the body's ability to naturally produce testosterone. When the liver becomes overloaded, it struggles to coordinate essential biochemical processes, including those related to vitality and emotional stability. I once treated Mr. James, a 65-year-old man from Michigan. He appeared healthy on the outside, but came to the clinic complaining of mild joint pain, constant fatigue, and a lack of emotional connection in his intimate life. Blood tests showed that his vitamin A levels were 3 times higher than the safe limit. His liver enzymes were elevated, and his hormone levels had dropped significantly. After further discussion, he revealed he had been taking 25,000 IU of vitamin A daily for nearly a year, hoping to keep his skin glowing and vision sharp. Most people don't realize that just one medium carrot provides nearly twice the daily vitamin A requirement. When you combine vitamin A-rich foods with supplements, multivitamins, and anti-aging products, the total intake can easily exceed safe limits, especially without a doctor's supervision. According to the National Institutes of Health (NIH), the recommended vitamin A intake for men over 60 is only about 3,000 IU per day. Yet many retail supplements contain as much as 25,000 IU per capsule. When this threshold is crossed, vitamin A begins to accumulate in the liver, reducing the amount of globulin that transports hormones. This makes natural hormones less effective. It can also inflame the inner lining of blood vessels, limiting blood flow to the pelvic area and prostate, both of which play key roles in men's health. What's troubling is that early symptoms such as fatigue, poor appetite, insomnia, or dull skin tone are often mistaken for ordinary signs of aging. In reality, they could be warning signals from the inside, telling you that your liver is overloaded and your hormones are weakening. If you are currently taking vitamin A, check your dosage and add up all sources from food, multivitamins, and any anti-aging products. And better yet, choose fresh foods like carrots, animal liver, eggs, and leafy greens. These are the sources your body has adapted to over millions of years of evolution, safer and smarter than any pill. Vitamin number 3. Iron. Iron is often seen as a health hero, helping to produce red blood cells, boost oxygen levels, and restore energy. Many men over 60, especially after illness or surgery, turn to iron supplements as a quick way to recover. But here's a lesser-known truth. Older men are at high risk of iron overload. And this silent buildup doesn't just harm the liver and heart, it also deeply affects male vitality, aging hormones, and emotional well-being. Unlike women who have a natural way to eliminate iron through monthly cycles, men have no such biological outlet. When iron intake exceeds the body's needs, it cannot be flushed out and instead begins to accumulate in the liver, pancreas, heart, and reproductive tissues. This condition is known as chronic iron overload. The problem is, symptoms are very subtle: fatigue, muscle aches, darker skin tone, and a loss of zest for life. As a result, many men don't realize what's happening until the damage is already done. I once treated Mr. Michael, a 68-year-old retired engineer living in Oregon, after a minor surgery. He began taking 65 milliliters of iron daily to regain strength, but within just a few months, he felt sluggish, experienced memory issues. His skin turned a light bronze color, and his wife said he seemed like a different person. Blood tests revealed that his ferritin level had reached 400, thus 6 times the safe limit. His liver was storing iron, showing signs of fibrosis, and his hormone levels had dropped dramatically. It took more than a year of regular blood removal to bring the levels down, but the energy he had lost was never fully recovered. According to Harvard Health, iron overload triggers the Fenton reaction, which produces free radicals that damage cells and inflame blood vessels. When blood vessels are inflamed, circulation to the prostate and other sensitive areas slows down, directly affecting vitality and aging hormones. In addition, testosterone levels also decline, leaving men not only physically drained but also emotionally disconnected and feeling a loss of control over themselves. One important point is that men over 60 only need about 8 milliliters of iron per day, but many are taking 18 milliliters or even 65 milliliters daily, not to mention the extra iron from multivitamins or fortified foods. What's more, combining iron with vitamin C, as many supplements do, can increase absorption and raise the risk of overload. If you're taking iron but have never had a blood test, it's time to reconsider. Your body doesn't need a large amount to stay healthy. What it needs is just the right amount and in the right way to preserve your natural strength. Vitamin number 4. Vitamin B6. Vitamin B6 has long been known as a nutrient that supports the nervous system, improves mood, and helps relieve numbness or tingling. For men over 60, many believe that taking B6 regularly can help them fight off issues like loss of sensation, hand tremors, or muscle fatigue. But what most people don't expect is this: when taken in the wrong dose or for too long, vitamin B6 can cause irreversible nerve damage, seriously affecting vitality, sense of control, and hormone balance in older age. B6 is a water-soluble vitamin, which leads many to assume it's always safe. Excess will just be flushed out. However, with high doses taken continuously, especially in the synthetic form called pyridoxine, B6 can start to accumulate and interfere with normal nerve signaling. It blocks an important enzyme the body needs to convert B6 into its active form. As a result, the nerves begin to misfire, leading to symptoms like tingling in the hands and feet, reduced fine touch, muscle weakness, and poor balance. I once saw Mr. David, a 72-year-old man from California. He had started taking 100 milliliters of B6 daily after noticing some numbness in his fingers, but within a few months, he lost his grip strength and had trouble walking. His blood test showed B6 levels 4 times above the normal limit, and he was diagnosed with sensory nerve inflammation caused by vitamin toxicity. Even though he stopped the supplement immediately, it took more than a year to recover, and the feeling in his fingertips never fully came back. According to the National Institutes of Health, NIH, the maximum safe dose is 100 milliliters per day. But in reality, European research has suggested a limit of just 12 milliliters, because toxicity can occur at lower levels if taken over time. What makes this even more concerning is that B6 is found in many common supplements, from memory boosters and sleep aids to multivitamins and energy drinks. When combined, the total daily intake can easily exceed the safe threshold without the user realizing it. Vitamin B6 toxicity is often mistaken for age-related issues like muscle pain, arthritis, or joint degeneration. But the frightening part is that once the nerves are damaged, hormones start to decline as well. This leads to reduced vitality, a fading sense of connection to the body, and a slow decline in emotional energy. If you're taking any product that contains B6, check the total amount you're consuming daily. If it's more than 25 milliliters, you may want to adjust your intake. And better yet, get your B6 from natural food sources like fish, bananas, eggs, and sweet potatoes, nutrient-dense, easily absorbed, and gentle on the aging nervous system. Now that you've seen the truth behind 4 seemingly harmless vitamins, you might be asking yourself, so what should I do to protect my health and boost vitality without falling into the hidden traps of synthetic supplements? The answer lies in an ancient principle that modern medicine is increasingly recognizing. Your body doesn't need high doses, it needs the right form. And the most natural form is found in real food. It's no coincidence that the human body is designed to absorb nutrients from whole foods. When you eat a complete meal such as vegetables, fish, eggs, or fruits, you're not just consuming a single vitamin. You're giving your body a balanced combination of enzymes, antioxidants, fiber, and trace minerals. These work together to help nutrients get absorbed at the right dose, at the right time, without overloading the liver, nervous system, or hormonal pathways. For example, wild salmon is rich in vitamin D, B12 omega-3 fatty acids, and CoQ10, all of which play key roles in improving circulation, protecting the prostate, and maintaining aging hormones. Beef liver provides natural iron, vitamin A, and zinc, along with enzymes that help the human liver manage these nutrients safely. Bananas and sweet potatoes offer vitamin B6 in a natural form that's easy for the body to use. Without causing buildup, beets, pomegranates, and dark leafy greens like kale and spinach stimulate natural nitric oxide production, which enhances blood flow to the pelvic area and the brain. Research from Harvard University shows that a diet based on whole foods significantly improves hormone function in older adults. especially when paired with light physical activity and adequate sleep. In addition, foods like avocados, walnuts, watermelon, oysters, and eggs provide healthy fats and essential micronutrients that support natural male function without disrupting the endocrine system. Most importantly, real food helps your body regulate its own absorption, preventing the kind of dangerous buildup that can happen with supplements. Every meal does more than feed your body. It reconnects your senses, your brain, and your emotions in ways no pill ever could. So start again in your own kitchen. You don't have to change everything overnight. Just swap one pill for a real plate of vegetables, a glass of fresh beet juice, or a portion of nutrient-rich grilled fish. When you do, you're sending your body a gentle message of healing that you've chosen to return to the natural, balanced, and intelligent rhythm of your own biology. We've just walked through an important journey re-examining 4 familiar vitamins, each labeled as beneficial, yet quietly undermining male health after the age of 60. From vitamin D, disrupting circulation and causing calcium buildup, to vitamin A overloading the liver and interfering with hormones, iron triggering cell oxidation, and vitamin B6 damaging peripheral nerves. The problem isn't the nutrients themselves, but the dosage and the way they are used. The body after 60 no longer functions like it did in your 20s. Absorption, metabolism, and elimination all change with age. That's why the key isn't to take as much as possible, but to choose what the body truly needs at the right time. And in the right form, whole, natural foods that are rich in enzymes and hormone-balancing compounds are the original medicine the body instinctively recognizes. These include fresh vegetables, clean root crops, omega-3 rich fish, and seeds with healthy fats not only to support your vitality, but to reignite life within each cell. If you've ever trusted synthetic supplements as a shortcut to better health, I hope today marks a fresh start, a small, mindful step in the right direction. It could be as simple as reading the label on your vitamins, or swapping one pill for a glass of fresh beet juice in the morning. Healthy aging doesn't come from grand gestures. It comes from daily awareness, in the little habits that shape your life.